everybody, welcome to Juniper's Travels here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I'm about ready to go into the Alcatraz East Crime Museum. I've heard so many good things about this, so I've been really looking forward to it. And one thing, if you haven't noticed, they have guards looking out over here. And there's one guy that's not quite gonna make it. I think he'll get caught because he's hanging. He's hanging right there. Yeah, I think that guard is looking him down with that shotgun in his hands. So, alrighty. But again, follow me inside of the Alcatraz East Crime Museum. See you in a bit. Hey, just walked in here, Alcatraz Museum, and it's set up pretty cool. Like a prison. The cells up above. Looks like there's some inmates in each corner wearing their black and white stripes. These must be the really bad guys in here. No windows in those cells. Yeah, cool entry lobby. I guess when you're done, they have a nice little gift shop over here to check out. But, oh, that's where you go up here to talk to your loved ones. One way with a two-way glass. So, let's see who we are. I'll come to right here. You guys can pause it and read it if you like. Let's venture on in. Check this place out. Follow me. Okay, to start it off here at the Alcatraz Crime Museum. Walking the Green Mile, the Green Line. Heading off to get, I think what is walking the Green Mile, walking to your execution, to the electric chair. But I don't think I'm doing that, I'm just entering the museum, so follow me. All right, we go upstairs, start off. These are actual, well, this is a cells here that are in Alcatraz. A wall mural. Close up here, a picture of what the cells looked like in Alcatraz. There were 336 cells in B and C block, 36 segregation cells and 6 solitary confinement cells. Each cell in B and C was 5 feet by 9 feet. Most men could extend their arms and touch each wall within their cell. Crazy closed spaces. Here's something. No executions were performed at Alcatraz. Inmates who had been served a death sentence were transferred to San Quentin State Penitentiary for their execution in the gas chamber. Here's a look of the Rock, Alcatraz. Which first, before it was a prison, I do know that it was a fort during the Civil War. And a lot of that wasn't up there, it was a lot smaller. A lot of this was built above, on top of the fort. So, pretty cool history. And some of the cells that are underground of this were the cells in the Civil War fort. So, pretty cool. Let's go on up. Almost looks like you're entering a dungeon here. Punishment in the Dark Ages. Alright, looks like that's a German hand axe used to cut off your hand. And then This is iron tongs. These were used to tear strips of flesh from the accused. How freaking cruel is that? The jaws added a gripping, and tongues were often heated red hot before use. Next door, you have these leg irons, Germany 16th century, and in a head cage. Put your head in this cage. Good Lord. Look like thumb screws, probably. Nothing here looks good. The iron muzzle. To prevent the victims from making blasphemous statements while being burned at the stake. What the? Water torture funnel. All the victims laying down, they just pour tons of amounts of water into their mouths. Heretic's fork. They were placed between the breastbone and under the chin, then tied around the neck by a leather strap. Cruel, cruel. Old punishments in the Dark Ages. This is called the Shrews violin. Punishment. Those who were suspected of being witches. Their head would have been put in this end, and then their hands out this end. That would be pretty darn uncomfortable.
Drunkenness was my crime. For that,
old handcuffs,
suffered the pain of having my
ankle, manacle, and padlock, and then hand irons over here. It's getting pretty dark. And hanging up here, see that cage? They put you in that cage and you'd be hung. Probably fed to the birds. It's a Garrett post. Yeah, that's why this place looks like a dungeon. Cruel things, cruel things. Those that were bad.
I am James Hampton. For the crime of
flogging whip.
I got to ride on the ducking stool during
branding irons.
Nearly drowned.
Slave leg iron. Sad, sad.
Drunkenness was my crime. For that, I, Daniel Scott,
Charleston slave badge, 1836.
Slit.
Slave manacles.
I am Craig Smith,
18th century.
Because I was overheard using the Lord's name.
Very sad.
My tongue was run through with a hot iron rod.
There's a witch getting dunked into water from this lever that was powered by a man at the other end.
So all could say that I was a thief.
And of course,
my name is Thomas Williams. In 1740,
the one thing that was always in the center of the courtyards, put those and have vegetables and fruits thrown at them.
I am James Hampton. For the crime of idleness.
Just be good, people. Just be good.
During which I, Daniel,
pirates,
suffered the pain of having my nostrils.
Check out that brass swivel cannon.
I am Craig Smith.
Here's a flintlock.
Because I was overheard using the
rail gun.
My tongue was run through with a hot iron rod.
That's kind of cool.
Kevin broaches my knife.
Pirate sword.
Thief. Here and there, Steve in a pocketbook or a few shillings. My sentence.
Oh, there's a pirate.
Let a tea prayed upon my head, so all could say that I was a thief.
Patent sword.
My name is
1740.
Thompson. In 1740, I was found guilty of lying.
Oh, look like Blackbeard does it.
The stocks for too long.
I don't know. Could be.
I'm James Hampton.
Jean
For
Lafitte.
crime of violence, I got a ride on the
I think I've heard about him.
during which I was nearly
Infamous
drowned.
pirates.
Drunkenness was my crime.
Mary
For
Read.
that, I, Daniel Scott,
Anne
suffered
Bonny.
the pain of having my nostrils
Talico
slit.
Jack. Bartholomew Roberts.
I am Craig Smith,
Down here,
a farmer.
we've got Sam
Because I was
Bellamy,
overheard using
Captain
the
William
Lord's
Kidd,
name. My
and
tongue
Sir
was
Henry
run through
Morgan.
with a hot iron rod. Kevin broaches my name. I was a petty thief. Here
And over here shows you how to tie
my sentence. The letter T
different,
printed upon my head, so all could say
Batten down the hatches. Bow line. Cleat hitch.
My name is Thomas Williams. In 1740,
All for ships.
I was found guilty of lying. For that, I was placed in the stocks for too long.
Mooring hitch. And then you have, yeah. See, you tried them out here, but just because of social distancing and all that.
I got a ride
Do
on
not
the
touch,
Duckage,
please, but do
during
enjoy the
which
display.
I was nearly drowned.
Drunkenness was
There's
my
Blackbeard.
crime. For that, I, Daniel Scott, suffered the pain of having my nostrils
Of all the
slit.
flags here, I would say
I am Craig Smith, a farmer.
Blackbeard has
Because
a,
I was overheard using the
Right.
Lord's name in vain. My tongue
The
was
coolest
run
one here.
through with a hot iron rod.
this is the one you see everybody having right here, or the skull with the crossbones. Sam Bellamy.
In a pocketbook or a few shillings. My sentence, the letter T.
That one's kind of weird.
So all could
Bartholomew
say
Roberts.
I was a thief.
Abraham, or Abba Amma.
My name is Thomas Williams. In 1740, I
Edward the Red Skeleton.
For that,
But yeah, that's
I was placed in the
a spear going into a heart. Blackbeard.
torturous days.
Crazy man. I think he was the one too that would put
I'm James Hampton.
fire or like
I got a ride on
make his hair look like it was on fire or smoking.
I was found guilty.
Which two names are fictional pirate ships? The Black Pearl, Revenge, Queen Anne's Revenge, Adventure Galley, Folly Roger, Royal Fortune.
I'm James Hampton.
Let's see, push.
I got a ride on the Duckage.
There's a ship.
During which I was nearly drowned.
Okay, the Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean, Folly Roger,
Drunkenness
Peter
was
Pan.
my crime.
Those are the two.
For that,
Fictional.
I, Daniel
Because I was overheard using the Lord's name in vain.
Some neat flintlock pistols,
Iron rod.
Spanish
Kevin
dirk knife and folding knife. That's a huge folding knife.
My sentence, the letter T printed upon my hand.
Really cool,
So
Steve.
I could say that I was a thief.
Silver mounted flintlock pistols. What's this?
My
Iron
name is Thomas Williams.
razor.
1740, I was found guilty of lying. For
That's
that,
leather.
I was placed in the stocks for two
At the end.
long, torturous days.
Spanish silver dollar.
I am James Hampton.
Legends of the Old West wheel. Turn the wheel to see how much you really know about the Old West. Alright, let's give it a shot. What gun is often referred to as the gun that won the West? I would say the Winchester. And, well, it's already there, Winchester rifle, 1873. Where does the phrase ride shotgun or call shotgun come from? Bang on the carriage. Riding shotgun originated from riding on the stagecoach next to the driver, armed with a shotgun to protect the coach from bandits. Clint Eastwood. From what movie does the music come from that is still instantly recognized, able as referencing a Western gunfight? Wah, wah, wah. I think that's the way it goes. The good, the bad, and ugly. That's right. Wah, wah, wah. Play spaghetti. What is spaghetti westerns? Well, those were the westerns made in Italy. I bet a lot of you did know that. A lot of the movies Clint Eastwood was made out in Italy. Made Western film normally made in Europe, with many made in Italy by the Italians. All right, there's John Wayne. And how many westerns did John Wayne star in? I think I know the answer to this, but he starred in more non-western movies than he did his western movies. But it was several, probably a couple hundred. Oh, 84. I was way off. 84 between 1930 and 1976. Perhaps best known as Searchers, 1956. I was way off. I said 200. It was only 84. What does the phrase "get out of Dodge" means? It means get the hell out of here. It means used in reference to a stressful or dangerous place. The term is inspired by the notorious western town Dodge City. I'm gonna be going there, by the way, folks. A place from which people often left in a hurry. Yeah, before he gets shot and buried. Yeah, pretty cool wheel. He did pretty good on that. Outlaws of the Wild West. OK Corral. You know, it'd be really cool to see what actually happened there, because there's so many different scenarios of what people think that went on there that they adapted in their movies, TV shows, but everybody says, no, that's not the way it went. It'd be interesting to know how that really went. Pat Garrett and the kid. Sheriff Pat Garrett, 1850, survived through 1908. Billy the Kid, probably one of the most famous outlaws you know, wanted dead or alive. Billy the Kid. I've seen like a couple photos of him, but this is the one that everybody knows him. I've seen others where he just looks totally different though. 1859, 1881. Here's the Dalton gang. $15,000. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Here's a Schofield revolver, Smith & Wesson 44. Pretty gun right there. Pancho Villa, 1878 to 1923. This is his death mask. There's a picture of him. I don't know if you can see him very good. But his death mask is right there. Never heard of him. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. There's Butch Cassidy at Sundance. Here's what they call the peacemaker. Really didn't make much peace. It's more of a maker of death than it was peace. Dalton Brothers gangling right there. Alright, let's move on. I turn the corner here. This is a floorboard that has a stain on it. And that is Jesse James' blood-stained floorboard where he was shot. And he laid, his blood oozed down the floor, this floor, out of that house. Frank James walnut walking stick right there. And as we come down, this is Jesse James shoulder holster. Right there, put under your jacket. And a Jesse James slate notebook. Here's the stories. Jesse James stories. Be neat to look in that book. That's more like a comic book, really. Probably one of the first comic books. Think about it. Huh. Interesting. Alright, here's one of these shooting games. Let's see how I do. It says 18 shots. Alright. Which should I shoot? Let's go for close range. Let's go for that skunk. Got him. Who's this guy up here? See that money bag? I don't see anything moving. There's a chicken up there. Let's get him. Good shot. Ooh, safe. Let's break into the safe. Got it. Oh. Whoa, what is that? What? Up and down. Ooh, let's blow something up. TNT. Boom! Oh, we got the safe. Alright, let's go for... Let's do a cup, a can. Oh, missed. Got it. Let's see. Lantern. Got it. Oh, I just turned out the light. Look at that old still in the back. What's that one light way back there? Got it. What is that? Butter churn? That was weird. Let's go for the bell up above. Got it. It's not very loud. Let's do a can down here. Got it. Oh, I got two in the one shot. You see that? I got the skunk and the can all in one shot. Freebie. It's on that door. Oh, I missed. Gosh. Got it. There we go. The stills are brewing. There's a moving target. Got it. Oh, wow. Got that one. Got that one. Woo! All sorts of stuff around here. Oh, what's that? Didn't do anything. What's back there? We're done. All right. My score is 1,200. I wonder if that's good. Let's look at the other scores. Mine's 1,200. That's 566. 503. Well, looks like I did pretty good. Well, cool. Little fun game in here at the Alcatraz Museum. Let's move on. And we all know one of the most nicer, well, not nicer, but they say that Don Dillinger, there's his death mask. They say this is the death mask. And I think there's others around too. One of his mugshot photos. And here's a wood-carved gun Dillinger used to escape Lake County Jail, Crown Point, Indiana. I guess if you had that, it doesn't look like a gun, but if you had that pointed at it, instead, it even has Colt etched into it. I guess if you quickly point at somebody, they think it's a gun. There's his, where he's laying after being shot. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Let's go next door here. The Thompson Machine Gun. The most effective portable firearm in existence. And then, what's this called? The Colt Mini 45 submachine gun. Interesting. I didn't know they made that. Persuader. There's a Machine Gun Kelly pencil sketch. Interesting. Heading north, Indiana US 52. There's Bonnie and Clyde. Tell them right off the bat. Hey, that looks like that wood carved gun. You tell me. I think it is. I think it is. I didn't mess around with small-time bank robberies. I once got away with $1 million. Who am I? No idea. Who are you? Harvey John Bailey. Our crew killed more police officers and civilians than any other gang of our time. And mostly robbed small groceries and gas stations. Who are we? We know that. Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barlow. Evil. Evil couple. Evil. My wife made me do it. Who am I? I got an idea. George Barnes, aka Machine Gun Kelly. He was just a small-time bootlegger, not much of a criminal. So he married his wife, who gave him the nickname. Spun the tale of hard-ass nails killer. Well, we know this guy without John Dillinger. All these are just pretty. Who am I? Violent temper. Looks like a little kid. Call him Lester Gillis, aka Babyface Nelson. This was funny up here. New Orleans. Who am I? Some of these guys don't look like killers or Alvin Creepy Carpus. Okay, creepy Alvin. When I robbed banks, I also tore up and destroyed mortgages so there would not be proof and would not be no proof and farmers wouldn't have to pay. Who am I? Charles Pretty Boy Floyd. John Dillinger helped me escape prison with 9 others. when he was arrested, I repaid the favor and broke him out. Who am I? No idea. Harry Pierpont, not Point. He was a mentor to John Jones. Okay. Was never arrested, and it has never been proven that I committed a violent crime. Who am I? Grandma! No, who is it? Arizona Kate Ma Barker. Kate Ma Barker. She was just more than harboring her 4 sons from arrest. Wow, she was hunted down by the FBI and killed with her son Fred. Oh wow, that's terrible. Personal effects of Dillinger. Machine gun clip. One of the bullets that was struck Pretty Boy Floyd. His fingerprints. Payroll record. Pen knife. I bet that's been in a couple bodies. Whew. Shaving brush. Some slugs. A slug and some casings. John Dillinger, folks. Here's something cool. This is the machine gun in the movie Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. Some other handgun props. Godfather props. Here's something interesting. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. That's where the men were lined up against the brick wall and shot. It's one of the bricks from that wall. The bullet hit right there. Creepy to know that that was in the same place where men were slaughtered. Gangsters.
Tough guys, not tougher than the law.
Gangsters outfit.
Dateline Chicago.
Mayor Mickey Cohan. Custom-made suit.
Soon they were monsters. Part of an organized operation of thieves.
Colt Thompson model 1921.
Intimidation and violence. Their bravery came courtesy
Machine
of
gun. Used in many of those
In Chicago, the kingpin
gangster shootouts. You see him ride around on the floorboard of a vehicle, shooting out.
In St. Louis, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the Purple Gang controlled Detroit. Cleveland was threatened by the Mayfield Road Mob. On the East Coast,
Carlo Gambino. Looks like a nice guy. And then John Gandhi.
Controlled a web of bootlegging and gambling operations.
Teflon
that
Don.
spread far beyond the city.
While remnants of the mafia remain.
I think we all know who that guy is, standing up there. Back end of this jetliner. I bet that's D.B. Cooper, but he's going the wrong way. He's going back in. He's supposed to be jumping out the other way. D.B. Cooper. The only man to hijack a plane and get away. Mug drawing. A lot of people think he jumped to his death. His money was found. I mean, you can see here, there's a picture of some of the money. It's deteriorated. Some of it's even black. Conspiracy. I was just moving along here and came across this bag. This is a Monica Lewinsky, handmade, made especially for you by Monica. I don't think so. Wonder how much they cost. Okay, came across this one dude here, John Wayne Gacy. Des Plaines, Illinois. And one thing that he liked doing is dressing up in his pogo and patches. Clown outfits, which you see right here, the actual ones. That's pogo. And there's patches. His actual clown outfits.
Was he still alive?
And also he did self-portraits. And there's an actual painting that he did. I've seen other museums that has this stuff. Guy was a sicko for real. There's his wallet. He's got a Radio Shack card. There's his leather jacket. And then his makeup kit for his clown. Autographed.
Was he a clown?
So, let's make the scene. He made some scenes. Tell it like it is. Mr. Gacy. Let's continue on. Ted Bundy. Man was executed January 24th, 1989. Drove around in that Beetle. I think that Beetle's here in the museum. Some material that they took from his Beetle. Casting of his teeth they used to match up with bite marks on his victims to accuse them. In fact, there's some photos right there. There's a letter. Crazy, crazy murder right there. Ted Bundy. Next to him is Charles Manson. I'm nothing I'm ashamed of. Nothing I could face God with. I wouldn't kill a bug. Yeah, right. Never learned to love. The Beach Boys, and this is Charles Manson's guitar that he would play. Passed away 2017. Never leaving prison. Thank goodness. This is the rifle that Charles Whitman brought to him with him to the tower August 1st, 1966. Climbed up top of that tower. Just started shooting people at random. No reason. Called the Texas Sniper. This is Martin Luther King Jr.'s death mask. And then I'm at the wall of assassinations. Starting down here. Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy. September 11, 2001. The attack on the World Trade Centers by the terrorists who killed thousands. Fallen officers, police department, and other departments twisted metal from the buildings. I remember this like it was yesterday. On my way to work and watching on TV. Very sad time. Let's continue on. Here's a crime scene. Alright, this is a crime scene. So, showing you hair fibers, where are they? Right there. Bullet holes and casings. Ah, in the window. Okay. Bodily fluids. Bodily fluids. Over there. Okay. I guess cigarette butts, drinking. See some cocaine. Digital evidence. Ah, cell phone. Let's see, impressions. Ah, down on the floor, footprint. Impressions. Okay, lamp. Trace evidence. There it is again, trace evidence. Number 2. Cocaine. Another trace evidence. Broken glass. Okay. Kind of went backwards, didn't I? Crime scene. Photo documentation and lighting techniques. Okay. Hidden blood evidence. Yeah, there's hidden blood on the end of that hammer. That was used as a weapon. Hidden blood. Hidden body fluids. Possible DNA on the glove. Okay. DNA, bodily fluids on the glove. And then hidden fingerprints. And they get to see on the mug. Of course, handprints would be on the mug. Possibly on the handle of the hammer too. Lighting techniques. Came into this room. I'm gonna walk up center here. What is this? Body of evidence. Okay. This is an autopsy. So, alright, let's see what we have here. Move the slider left or right to examine the body. Let's start down here. Press to play video and scanner turns red. Alright. So, lacerations.
Sharp instrument to the left lower arm. Dissection.
Well, that sure is a laceration.
Did not contribute directly to the victim's death. This wound is typical of defensive posturing, indicating a defensive wound.
We're moving on down.
The victim died from a shotgun wound to the left shoulder and a gunshot wound to the right leg. Strangulation occurred, but does not appear severe enough.
Shotgun wound.
Itself, but probably contributed to death.
Wow, that's what a shotgun wound is? Okay, in the shoulder.
While the cause of death is multiple GSWs with strangulation.
And then bruising. Where is the bruising? Okay, around the ear and eye. Gotcha. And oh my God, there's a toe missing. Let's move around the other side here. It's probably the same stuff. No, there's a gunshot in the leg. Move on down here. Knife wound. Yep, that's a knife wound. And then strangulation. Bruising around the neck, strangulation. That sure would do it. Body of evidence. Autopsy. It's over here. Here's your autopsy tools. That's your bone cut. Here is reconstruction, where if they do find a skull out in the field, they can put together by the different depths and stuff that the body tissue, the facial tissue, and they know it's a male or female, and they used those different measurements to put together back the features and come up with a reconstruction of what that person might have looked like, and they use that to help find someone's loved one. And here's a couple actual busts they used reconstruction to find them. Interesting. This museum has a lot to offer. They have a certain area in footprints, how they find footprints, like over here. You see this shoe, matching a shoe impression. The shoe print, when they made this impression. Yep. Looks like that. Yep, there's the nail. So this footprint they're going to use to find that. Find who made that print with that. So again, there's like fingerprints over here. Old machinery they used to get fingerprints up. The original blowing contraption. I'm not going to try that one word. How they did fingerprints, toxicology, all sorts of interesting stuff. Dental ID. Interesting stuff they've been using for a long time to keep getting better at it. Okay, we're now getting polygraph test. There's James Earl Ray and the lie detector. Use this to bust many people. I couldn't tell the truth. And if you couldn't tell the truth, then you got busted. And sometimes you might have been put behind this glass to line up, to have somebody identify you. Nope, don't go back there. And it's much brighter on this side. Famous mugs. Hugh Jackman. Jim Morrison. Frank Sinatra. Paul Rubens. You know who he is, folks. Pee Wee Herman. You know him. Bill Gates. Mickey Rourke, which totally looks different now. Does not look like that anymore. Michael Jackson. I love this one. Nick Nolte. Looks like a clown. And we got Matthew McConaughey. Mel Gibson. This isn't his first one. Mike Tyson. He has several, but that's back when he got his tattoo. And he had that tattoo removed now, so he doesn't have it anymore. And Paris Hilton. So, yep. The famous mugs. Okay, now we're getting into the prison section of the museum now. And here's contraband that has been found from inmates. There's a shank right there. You see a plastic shank. Here's what they call a zip gun. So they'd actually use a zip gun. It's a firearm. Where would they found time to make that in prison? In shop? And get away with it? That's crazy. Homemade knives. Look at that. It's a tattoo machine. Contraband tattoo machine. Looks pretty dirty to me. Some more shanks down here. I don't know whoever got that Bowie knife in. Brass knuckles found on inmates. More homemade knives. No idea. Looks like a gun. Cap gun. Okay, these are just rare fake guns. Made in machine shop. How did they get away with that? Guards must have got paid off or something. Spears. Look at these spears. I'm gonna spear you. In the world. Another knife. Looks like a spoon, end of it, sharpened. Yeah, scary looking contraband. Definitely. Famous wardens. San Quentin warden. James A. Johnson. Sing Sing warden. Louis E. Laws. Young wardens. Usually I see a warden being older. Sort of like this guy. Like him. That's what I see being a warden. Interesting. Prisons in early America. Look at those. Here's an actual improvised rope. 120 feet long. Out of Huntsville, Texas. Looks like a baton, Alcatraz. Eastern State, 1829. Prison belt. Punishment. Leather on there of that for a whip. Right down here is the Alcatraz camera. Take your mug. Sing Sing. Look at those ankle irons. Chain gang restraint. There's a cell lock from Sing Sing. Andersonville prison manacles right there. Put it on your wrist or your. They had a Alcatraz postcard, see over there. Stroud's Digest on the diseases of birds, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Persian dishware. Items packaged for use or sale by corrections departments. And what do we got here? The Huntsville prison siege. Inmates actually made these to protect themselves from the guards, which held on for a while. See right here. But again, how do you get away making something like that in machine shop or wherever? And not be found or them finding it. Crazy. Yeah, inmates wore those to fight off the guards. Alright. John W Gacy, John Wayne Gacy, made the semi-truck trailer. He was in love with the Seven Dwarfs, and he made this while he was in prison. Some other items made by prisoners. Drawings, paintings made by prisoners. Dream catcher. Yep, I guess whatever make the time pass on. Oh, look at this painting. Different horror characters. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, Jason, and Freddy Krueger. Escape from Alcatraz, and we know these guys. Clarence, John, and Frank. And they used made their paper mache mask, laid in the beds as they chiseled around the vents to escape behind their cells, and then climbed the wall to escape Alcatraz. Never been heard of again, some say. Here's an old dungeon cell, it looks like. You're left with a bucket to do your waste in. Get a blanket. Something there to lay on. Maybe a view out. Looks like water. And then look here. Oh, look, an outlet. You can charge your phone. You can charge your phone while you're in this prison. I think this is like the major, if you've done something bad, to put you in here. And then this is what Al Capone's prison looked like. Now, I did go to this prison, did look at it. And it was a little bigger than what they're showing here. But yeah, look how much decoration he had. His own lamp, bed. There he is, kind of hiding behind his little desk here. Hey Al, how's it going, man? Having fun? And you had like a little slit in the roof for your light. What do you have, a radio? Yep. And then here, this is like what would have been an Alcatraz. You'd had like your desk, I think maybe, or this is what you have now, is your toilet, sink. That's your window. Yeah, this is what you'd have today. Because I see these on the outside, these window slits. So, your bunk where you sleep. See if you can't escape. What's in there? I don't think I'm gonna walk through there. I know I could escape, but I'm not gonna walk through there. I'm sure you get blown by air or something like that. Here we go. Okay, now we're in a different room. Breast ripper, beheading axe, cut off heads, cat o' nine tails, whips, ducking stool. Would have sat you on that and ducked you in the water. Just like what you see in that picture right there. Burned at the stake. Iron flail whip. Burning at the stake. Guillotine. And then, poof, head goes right there. An estimated 16,594 died by the guillotine during the Reign of Terror. Death by firing squad. And here's the gas chamber. Armed, start, and then finish. Well, you better finish. I don't know what that means. Gas chamber. And then capital punishment. Old Smoky. Tennessee's electric chair. There it is. Old Smoky. The chair. I wonder where it was. Scary, scary. Okay, here's the gas chamber. Sort of one that's set up. And here's items, electric chair. How they tie you down. This is the Illinois electric chair. Original anchor bolts. Ugh. Here, this is gallows rope. This was in a jail. County jail used to hang. A little piece of it. Lethal injection syringe. Noose from the Don jail. Death row inmate handcuffs. Worn on the way to be executed at the Don jail in Toronto, Canada. You got little ones, and you got big ones. Probably that's your ankle, and that's your wrist. Ankle, wrist. Interesting. Look at these cars. I'm guessing. I could probably guess, but let's go down and read them, see what they say. As we go down. That's Ted Bundy, waiting right there. Wasn't that tall of a guy. Probably about, what, 5'10"? This Volkswagen, which is right here. Ted Bundy's 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. Sicko. Looks like the color my granddad used to have, and a tan. And then we all know Bonnie and Clyde's Death Car, 1967. This is the one, folks. Right here. There's others around. Everybody's saying that this is the car, their death car, but this is the one right here in the museum. See all the bullet holes. I mean, they're everywhere, even up here in the fender. The old Ford V8, 1934. A bunch of bootleggers used to drive these because of the V8 in them. And then over here, you can see the bolt holes on the side over here. That got Bonnie. And the windows, I don't know if it's original, but she was shot in the head and through the body, I think. And then John Dillinger's 1933 Essex Terraplane, made the Hudson Motor Company in Detroit, Michigan. Yep, the fancy boy, called him. Drove fancy cars, didn't he? And then we don't have to say whose Ford Bronco that is, or was, or where we saw it on TV. Yes, this is the real Bronco. The one used that O.J. Simpson used to get away from. A real Bronco. And we end on this note. This is what Leonardo wore in the movie Gangs of New York. And he was called Dead Rabbit's uniform. What in the world? I've never seen that movie, but this is crazy. This is crazy. You don't want to run into that guy going down some alley. And then these are the leather handguards, the actual ones he wore in the movie here. So, yeah, crazy way to end on a note. But, well, I'd like to thank everybody that joined me through this great museum here in Pigeon Forge, Alcatraz East Criminal Museum. And I hope you enjoyed your tour. And again, leave me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. And as always, safe travels, happy travels, and have fun with your pets. I'll see you next time on Juniper's Travels with me, Ben Adams. Take care.